everybody. It's 28 degrees right now. We got to be ready for freezing rain this morning.
Airfield maintenance foreman Brendan Knox is battling winter's first storm. It's only the beginning of a long, brutal season. From here on in, the job will only get tougher.
If we get caught and ice does form on the runways, we have to close the airport. There's always a danger of an aircraft sliding off the runway, sliding off the sides. Any loss of traction would be pretty devastating for an aircraft.
This morning's freezing temperatures mean the slightest drop of rain or snow could turn any of the 3 runways into a 2-mile-long ice rink.
The first 1/3 up here it's a little, I guess I'd call it greasy. That would be the area that would probably start freezing first if we had some precipitation.
Also out on the runway is eagle-eyed Scott Harris from the airport operations team.
Bad day for me at work would mean somebody lost their life and we had an aircraft accident or incident.
A 20-year Air Force veteran, Scott won't hesitate to shut down all 3 runways if he doesn't like what he sees.
I'm just going to make sure that this is safe to operate and land on. My litmus test is if it's not safe enough for my family to land on it, then it's not safe enough for anybody to land on it. And that's the bottom line.
The runways are safe for the moment, but on the horizon, there's a storm brewing.
I can look out right now and see how it's all grayed up and the ceilings are low. We could get this watery ice mix that could freeze on the runway. Our worst case scenario right now, I got to close this runway.
The most lethal weather the airport can face is freezing rain.
So the blue is snow, the green is rain. You have to monitor it continuously when we get into a freezing rain.
When the air temperature is above freezing, but the ground temperature is below, a sheet of ice can cover the runway in seconds. Brendan and Scott must decide how to protect the airport against the weather.
Hey, Brendan. So what do you think? Your thoughts?
I think I should put some anti-ice on it real quick. Treat it now, then I'll be safe.
Okay.
So I think I'll get 2 of them. We'll make a one-way pass and be done.
Sounds good to me.
25 aircraft are due to arrive in the next hour. In current conditions, they can't safely land.
You guys go ahead and get your wings deployed so we're ready to spray. Just got to hurry up here because there's an aircraft coming. It's going to be pretty fast.
The aircraft waiting to land can only be held for so long before they need to divert. Brendan throws everything he's got at the icy runway.
Let's put that down full strength instead. It's already starting to do something here.
They blast 3,000 gallons of de-icer, costing $16,000, onto the 2 miles of runway. But with planes waiting in the sky, they're not moving fast enough for air traffic control.
Maintenance 1 company to get expedite operation completion.
Maintenance 1 company, yeah, we've got kind of a speed limit with these trucks. We'll go as best we can here.
Sorry.
The tower was asking us to expedite, but the de-icer trucks that we use, we have to run at about 18 miles an hour or less. You can only drive this fast. We're doing the best we can.
"12 minutes later, Brendan's done all he can.
Tower Maintenance 1 company are clear effects.
Maintenance 1 company ready.
Air traffic control gives the first plane clearance to land.
We've got an aircraft on final right now. Got another one on final behind him coming through this weather. So the worst case scenario, when aircraft lands and is unable to stop and tracks and slides off the runway, that's not something we want.
Until the plane touches down, they can't be sure how well the de-icer has worked.
He just landed right there. I saw a little bit of moisture coming up. So we know the runway's wet because of the liquid de-icing. So that tells me our de-icing is working well.
But the pilots will have the final say.
Oscar 1, Golf, how's the braking action? Yeah, good braking action. Thank you.
Again, our maintenance guys have done an excellent job, and our aircraft are landing just fine.
The team has passed the winter's first test, but it's only the beginning. Before the season's over, there'll be countless more battles against the elements.
We actually had now a snow event under our belt, so I think we're pretty much ready to go here.